Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos dias. Hey, buenos dias. This is Lisa Marie. Okay, like what is that I got up in my braid? Okay, yes. Okay, y'all. So I'm not gonna talk about any of the stuff that I said I was gonna talk about because I'm hungry and I didn't eat yet. But what do you see that bright yellow in behind me? Wait until Wait until I get the couch a little decorated. I didn't put the stuff back. I can decorate yet because my mind hasn't been. I don't feel creative. I haven't gotten the creative idea to decorate. But I did decorate myself, and I wanted to talk about why I dress for me. A lot of people sometimes be like thinking for like a woman, does she dress to attract a man or a spouse or a loved one, a lover? Does she dress for other women? I actually dress for me. When I get dressed, I feel really good. It's just really that simple. So isn't that funky? Like that's some psychedelic-ish right here. Like let me get a pillow. Hold on, ladies. Wait till we get the color. I mean, that feel like we just entered into like another dimension. Wow. Like, oh my God, this is too funky for it. Wait till we get rid of this gray. This is like a room like I mean, wow. Like this is dope. Like this is funky. I kept walking in the room, or even before I get in the room, I kept saying, who turned on the lights? Did I leave the lights on? This is some intergalactic funkiness. Don't look at the couch. We're gonna get the couch together. But yes, y'all, I'm loving my faux rabbit coat because it is faux, and I'm just absolutely loving it. And so the outfit of the day. Let's do the outfit of the day because that's what we're gonna do now. We're just gonna have a little girl fun talk. Y'all, I dress for me. My style is for me. It's not for anybody else. Some people may sorry, yeah, some people may get it, some people may not, but so what I did was I took the pants I had on yesterday because I love them so much. And I don't have belt holes, but I actually put this belt around it because it actually matches the brown shoes. And just to give it a little pop. And of course, I got my dope jacket that I think looks wonderful. So I did the little casual girl thing. The casual girl thing was just a white shirt. This is actually a really big shirt. You can see my, suede bag. And imagine that coat with the cute little booties. And that's what I'm rocking today. So I'm excited. Even though I don't necessarily look at that is so funky. That feel like I'm telling you, every time I see this in the back of me, it's like some aura, like some cosmic thing going on. Like I said, let me decorate the couch and all of that, and it's gonna be so all good. Okay, now you see it in another light. Oops, let me sorry, hold on. That is so wild. That is so wild. And of course, I'm gonna put stuff on the wall, but oh my God. Like I'm so digging this like an old soul record. It feel old soul. So yeah, y'all. Sometimes, so this is me with earrings. I notice. Sometimes I'm just feeling a certain earring, and that's what I'll just sport for a week or two, sometimes a month. Of it's just that's the way it is. And these Afro Glam, and with the kente and all the animal prints on that side, and then the Afro Glam. Like I remember saying I wanted to be Afro Glam my house, and it is. But I'm actually Afro Glam, and I'm just loving the Afro Glam. And the unk over there, like this is the earrings for now. Like this is what I'm digging. I've put my hair up in the updo because updos are so cool, and you can wear cute little jackets. Your hair won't get caught up in everything. Like I'm really happy that I decided to take the beads out because it gave me more styling options. And I think I just need a necklace. Like I think I need a nice little necklace here, which I think I have. But it gives me styling options. And also I'm gonna find some rings. But when you take the beads out from the hair, I'm just loving it. I'm just loving life. And I was thinking about this idea of our beauty and how sometimes, we go out and we rush, or we don't take the time to play in the mirror, play in our makeup, play in our clothes. Like that's how I feel like I'm doing, like I'm playing. Like you wouldn't believe, like I don't really have anywhere I have to go today, but I always get dressed like I do. I always dress like I have somewhere to go. And it's always about me. I maintain my style, whatever that style is, because my style is whatever I'm feeling throughout all of my relationships. It's always been, now maybe I was influenced by, sleepy artists with my hair being like low cut and bald. It's interesting too how I will never do that again. Like I could never say never, but I don't ever have to do that again where I kind of compromise to somebody's aesthetic, like they like that, so I be that. Not to say that when I was bald I didn't love it, and not to say that I didn't even like it. There was some ease to that. There was uh, it was very artsy, and really I loved it. I loved it in the sense I didn't love it. I liked it, but I was doing it more because Sleepy Artist that's what he liked and kind of was into. And so funny how you think you're so together, you think you so self-loving, you think you so much knowing you and you're being you and you're doing you, and then sometimes you realize that you're not. And that was the one time that I was like, well, I'll never do it again. But as far as the way I dressed, even that, like he would pick out, he liked this, I guess they call it an A-line style of dresses. And I noticed that in my wardrobe, I had a lot of A-line dresses, but they're not actually really my style. It was this total kind of style that he liked. And I did buy a lot of stuff that I loved, but towards the end, I realized it was more about me. When I started going to Nashona and buying those things, it was really me. And I used to think I loved shopping with him, but what I realized is he would somehow influence, because even if I picked it out, I would always ask him, so how you think this look? It should never matter what he thought it looked like. Don't get me wrong, he didn't change my style, but he definitely influenced it. And I think that doesn't have to be a bad thing. I think that could be a wonderful thing. He has a wonderful sense of style, but I come with my own sense of style. And I love that. And so I was even thinking that I remember even and I'm going to tell you this, Brown Water, my friend, which is like y'all, homeboy, my homeboy, really male friend. We used to say, because he used to remember me, he remembered me and my ex. And a lot of people used to always say, oh, y'all look so good together. So let me tell y'all. So he said, yeah, I remember you. You used to have that bald head. He said, he used to tell his woman, his girl, he used to be like, yo, that's going to be us in the future. And, every sister don't have the confidence. It takes a pretty dynamic sister to rock her bald head, right? So he was impressed by the rocking of it, the whole bit. So I think he's into that. So he comes to my house. This is not like, what is this? He comes to my house, but I think it's for me to stand in my power. And, my hair is braided and it's always in a different style. It's really cute. But he sees the picture. I'll show you the picture, y'all. He sees the picture, this one. Okay, bald, frankly bald. X took that picture, of course. And he says, yes. Yes, this is what I remember. Yes, I love that picture. Yes. Again, I'm looking like, Lord have mercy, am I not standing right here? But it reminded me of Grouchy Rasta. And I'll tell you why. I realized it wasn't so much Grouchy Rasta was comparing me from my younger self to my older self. He is a Rasta, and most Rastas like women with locks. So because the Rasta didn't like the bald head, of course not. He liked, excuse me, lost that. I think what he was comparing me to was his image of what a woman is. Because my daughter's father, Rasta man, he kind of was like that too. He said, I only like women that have locks. Other than that, bald-headed, he didn't think none of it was cute. To him, the only thing that was cute was the locks. So it's interesting how men kind of got their thing. Even my friend, who looking at a picture of me being bald, when I'm sitting right here looking absolutely, totally divine and gorgeous. It's very interesting to me. So y'all, I realize that, and I think it's the paint, y'all. So yes, I realized that, I think that why that came to me again, somebody else did the same thing, looking at a picture of the picture they liked, because that's how they saw me a year ago, was a bald head, or a year and a half ago, let's say that, is for me to say, to me to know that I don't have to be stuck in somebody else's version of me. that I don't have to change or cater myself for somebody else's version of me. That all the many ways that I express myself is just that, me expressing myself, and how much I love my self expression and how to keep doing that. That I think sometimes too, and I'm not saying like the being with myself and the dressing for myself and the dolling up for myself, I believe it's the greatest gift you can give yourself. You really are. You're giving yourself a gift. A lot of people are not comfortable with changes in their mother or their father, their children, their spouses. They have a vision or a fantasy or a belief, and that's what they ride with. And that's how I'll know when somebody like is for me or not. To me, I realize that's like my clue. When they look at something to remember me some way when they first saw me, but can't see me right now and the beauty that is, I think, is even more. I feel like I'm way more beautiful now than I was in that picture. Isn't that amazing? I feel like I'm way more beautiful than when Grouchy Rasta saw me in them early days. I feel like this is a true beauty, a refined beauty, a Lisa Marie beauty, a right now beauty, a a self-assured beauty. But it was so deep when he did that. I was like, "Oh, what is going on?" But it's not you. It's not you. It's people are stuck in what they saw and what they, because they might have had a feeling, it might have meant something to them, it might have connected to something. It's very, very deep, but it's really not. What matters is how you see yourself, and that you don't dress up for anything, not even compliments. You compliment your own self. You love your own self. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I look at those things. I never like it was yesterday. He came in. He's like, I thought I was looking gorgeous. He came in. He said he loves the house. He's like, oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah. I remember. Yes, this is the one. Yes, and I was like, dude, I'm right here. Like, what are you looking at the damn picture for? Like, why are you looking at the damn picture about how you saw me when we first met? You know what I'm saying? Because he met us, me and my ex together, and I said this could only mean a couple of things. First of all, that I'm constantly changing, that most will never be able to keep up with me because, and I thought about that because I even thought about, I think I got more energy than most men, even if they're younger than me. I think I got more energy than they do. I really do. I'm like, I have to start realizing this. But I think that it says something about me. You are constantly changing and evolving. You're not that girl. You're not going to be that woman, that is going to have that same look over and over or be that same way or like that same thing or have those same experiences. You're not going to be that. You're never going to be that. And that's the wild that I told you about yesterday, WILD. That's the wild that I say that I accept in myself, that I'm going to always keep coming, always keep being fly, always in my way. So, yeah, I got to say, I mean, like seriously and really say, really and truly, I love that because I hear that in Trinidad all the time. Really and truly, I don't know. I'm not saying they. I mean, there's many that can get with it, but this is me. This is me, and that's deep because most people say this is me, and they saying it to say I've been the same before, and I'm the same now. I've had 2 men, at least 3, say that about themselves to me. But this is me, never like I was before, never like I will be again. This is me. And that's a beautiful revelation when you realize that this is you. You are constantly changing and growing, and I just love it. I just really love it. So I just wanted to say that to y'all. Like, dress for you, change for you, be you, whatever that is. Be that funky, if you conservative, if you whatever. For me, I could be any of it. That idea of I'm every woman, it is so true. But yeah, every time I meet a man and he puts me and now I see that he do that thing about how he saw me and that was what he sees and he can't see what's right here in front of him. I know that person and I will just either be friends or that's it. because I'm right here. I'm right here, but I never knew how much some people are caught into. But I think women do it to them. Your girlfriend can do it too. Well, I remember when you used to. Well, I don't do that anymore. Well, I remember when you used to like. I don't do that anymore. I remember because it's not just a look. It's a. Some people can't take your ever growing personality, your ever changing opinions, your ever changing of thoughts and ideas. It's very powerful, but you have to. So, like I said, it doesn't really say anything about the other people. It says something about me. And what it says is, I am dynamic, ever flowing, ever glowing, ever moving, ever changing, ever dimensional. I love that about me. Rather than even try to contemplate or change it, like it makes me realize that I should acknowledge it. I love that about me. I love that you will, if you got a picture of me in your mind, and that's what you like and what you saw, I probably won't be that again. There's no way I'm going to stay in the same style because that's what you like. Some people, but I think most people do. Most people adapt to themselves. Not most. I mean, you see so many ladies on YouTube, they switch it up. But I think that some people do. And yeah, it's very interesting. So anyway, chime in your thoughts, ladies, on that ideal of the ideal or the way you saw somebody, or that's what you're into, and then that's what you keep people in. And just that whole flow. So I got 18 people, 3 thumbs up. If you want a thumbs up, you can. I know some of you might be at work. Hey, Chanel, your hair is great. Thank you, Chanel. Hey, Anya, walls are amazing. Thank you. I love the yellow. It's great. You look great, Lisa. Thank you. Yes, lying to ourselves. Yes, Anya. Wisdom and Pember says, you are wonderful, gorgeous looking. Thank you, Anya. Laugh out loud. Your hair looks stellar. Thank you, Miss J. Hola, Lisa Marie, you should put up pictures on how you look now. I know, I guess I should. That's a good one. Oh, Angel Wings, I feel you on that. Like, this is what I look like now. Like, that picture was, I've been here a year, so y'all know I was bald for a while, just up until I left. So, yeah, I guess it's been like, that's a year and a half ago. Like, dude, I'm right here. What are you looking at that picture for? But I remember when he met me, he was like, yeah, I when I met Goddess, I was like, is that the queen that was bald-headed? And she was bald-headed in Urban Kryptonite. And then when I saw she was bald-headed, so I kind of had a clue he was stuck in the bald-headed thing. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not bald-headed anymore. Then he said, I saw on YouTube and she had braids, but I think it's her. Come on, dude. You know it's me. You know it's me, dude. You know it's me. And if you watching, you know it's me. What you talking about, dude? So, but I know what I think it is. Somebody once told me, it was a guy, like some of the women they dated, they didn't change up their looks as much as I do. Like, that to them was odd in general. Like, that's wow, you change up your look a lot. Like, I'm an artist. That's another thing. When I tell people, it's like when somebody will do something, they're an artist, and I'll be like, well, I'm an artist as well. And they'll be like, what you do? This is what I do when I say, look at me. Like, I am my canvas, and that's the art. When people ask me, like, oh, okay, well, what do you do? Because I think people think when you say you're an artist, they expect you to pull out a painting or sculpting or some clothes or you make. I say, this is what I do. I do me. This is what I do. And I think that, like I said, that's weird. But it's not just me. I remember talking to my hairdresser, and she's an artist too, and she likes to change her hair to blue. She got froze. She changed her clothes. She got different. She's just an artist, and she is her canvas. And she told me the same thing. Like, people would be like her man, the guy she was like, I don't really like that blue hair. I don't really like that. But when I met you, you had. So I think it's that idea that artists, like, but. And this was another artist that was it. So I think that we have to express how we're feeling. But I also think, and this is something for all of us, which is so beautiful, I really think that it's unusual, not just to men, to women too, if you change the way you think. I've done it 1,000 times here, and I've lost subscribers. You changed. That's what they say. So I'm not putting this on the men. This is not just a man thing. I can say that for sure. I think people are used to sameness. And anybody that doesn't follow suit has changed, whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually. It's not, I don't call it changing, although it is changing, nothing wrong with that, but I definitely call it on some levels, depending on mental, physical, spiritual, it's evolving. It's funny. It's like really hilarious to me. And so yeah, when I see that, I know that that will not that we would probably not make it, or if we were, interested or not, like because I'm gonna keep doing this. Don't get even used to this one because it's gonna be something else next month. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even get used to this. Like, and I don't know. That's a weird way of thinking because when I see somebody and they change it up all the time or they funk, I'll be like, loving that. Go ahead, girl. New style. What? Like, but that's because it take one to know one. It's because you know what I'm saying, y'all. So yeah. But thank you. Yeah, I love the how I look now. But like I said, so yeah, angel wings that would work. But how I look now is relative to what I'm feeling. So it would be totally different. But I hear you. Yeah, I hate when men do that. It's almost like they're talking about another woman because that's the old me, not me right now. Thank you, Chanel. So you've had that experience. It's nice to know I'm not the only one. Natural Cleaver says very creative with the hairstyles lately. Go ahead, Lisa. Thank you. Look, you said, hey, Lisa, you look beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's the most amazing because it would happen again. So you know me, I was like, okay, universe, what is this about? They was like, it's about you in the best way. You said that you were a wild woman. You said that you're different and unique. You are. Don't change. That's what I got. Don't change. Like that's you. Embrace it. Embrace that. Let them stay stuck on a picture. Let wait a second. Let them stay stuck on the picture. You ain't the picture. They can't capture that. Because by the time they capture that picture, you done moved on to 5 different other things, places, the realities, the multidimensionality of us all. It's pretty cool. But if you don't think it's cool, you don't know it's cool. Like I was like, dude, did you really just sit here? Look at. I was like, wait a second now, wait. But when I look back, like I said, Grouchy Rasta, like he's stuck. Like I know he's stuck. He always been stuck. Like that is Rasta. You're a woman. The Rasta only locks. You got to have locks. No bald head. No extensions. No none of that. No beads in the hair. No, just that's what a woman should look like. That's pretty. So he was stuck in the whole thing. Yeah, he was gone. He was gone with it. And Libras, they want perfection sometimes. But God dang it, you gotta be perfect first. So I love it. Cause I didn't. Now that it happened again, I was like, oh, because listen, like I said, when he said he kept asking, is that the one from the movie with the short hair, the bald head? Is that the one from the with the bald head? And I never forgot that. Like I was like, oh, he's stuck on the bald head. That's his thing. And listen, men and women too, it's okay if that's your thing. It's okay if that's their thing. I guess what I'm saying to me, to you, to all, it's not our thing. Don't get stuck with me. Like you better know I'm gonna be fly differently. Maybe well, you're right. I guess I did. I guess I did change my hairstyle every day. But why you get extensions? You wear it the same way. That's why I took the beads out. I took the beads out because I felt like I loved it, and I would, definitely do it again. Like I loved it. But I was like, oh, beads. Remember I was like, yo, that's my thing. Like I'm gonna always have beads. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna always have beads. That's a lie. I don't know why I said it. Now after I did it so much, I was like, oh, I don't want to get. I'm not stuck like that. I think the next one is I think I'm gonna do like so I love the style with the bob that I have like with this. I want more next time. I want more. This is a new look. I could just say because we girl stuff. I want more bang. I want the bang thicker, but I want that same style because I love that style. Only y'all, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do red extensions. I'm gonna actually do red here. Yeah, that's gonna freak them all out. I've never done that, like red, like a beautiful red, or like a burgundy-ish, like just, I'm gonna have fun. I think with my complexion and that like red, like, oh my God, that brightness, like I'm gonna go there. Like I'm going for color with my extensions, more thicker bang and the same style. And I'm not gonna do any beads because the color alone is gonna be popping. I guess, yeah, that's like, I was like, girl, you said you're going to be your wild self. You've never done that. Do that. I remember before I had like a dark kind of a blonde, but it was just streaks of it in my extensions. but I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way. We got to do a hot SS red, y'all. And that's me. Like, I am the artist, and I love that, and I want to express it fully. There was this girl in the paint shop. She was like, oh my God, I love all your colors. Everybody loved that outfit yesterday. That outfit, the pattern mixing. And she said, I love your colors. And I said, no, I love your hair color. It was a nice little red, Kool-Aid red. You know, I don't know what red I'm going. I don't know if it's going to be a little more burgundy. I don't know. I think it's just going to be red. But I'm going to do it. Like, I'm loving that. Express yourself. Be yourself. Learn yourself. Know yourself. I am myself. So, my man, my man is going to be a very spectacular dude. He's probably going to be changing a lot as well. And very artistic. Can you imagine us together? Oh my God, me and my man. Like he gonna be what? All artistry and flying. Oh, I love it. The vision alone. But also too, I really realized that that's another thing. I am I am who I am, right? So I'm like a person that knows stuff. And when I meet somebody that is going through something, it's hard not to give a solution or a remedy. And I think it's hard for them not to get one too or ask it. So I don't want struggle love. I don't want struggle love. I don't want to be somebody's doctor or psychiatrist. Like, I don't want to have all the answers for somebody else. Isn't that something? I never really said it like that. Because then I look at you differently. Now I don't have the same sex appeal to you because now we're not. I used to think that was the coolest thing. I used to think when my esteem was lower that that was my vantage point, that I could save or help and maybe if they asked or not act, this is who I am. I want that. I need you to come a little healthy. Yeah, I need healthy. We want to manifest healthy black men in every way. And I think that some black men actually love struggle love. Like if it's not a struggle love, then they actually don't even know what it looked like. That they are so connected to struggle love. I'm just not the struggle love girl. Like seriously, if I meet you and I might have been attracted to you, and then you come with your struggle story and the past relationship and the struggle story, and I realize you actually like struggle, but you don't even know you like it, I don't want to sit there and tell you that. I don't want to sit there and have to die. I don't know. No, let somebody else do it. I don't want to do it. Just now, nothing get hot. Ain't nothing hot in me. We cool. We homies. And so I'm loving it. That's why I'm telling you, I love the law of attraction, but now the healthy way, knowing what you don't want helps you know what you do want. In a sense, it's kind of cool. Like if you do it in a healthy way, like to say, wow, like my body don't even feel that anymore. Like I don't want to be that person in that person's life. Then we homies now. We just good friends, you know. So no struggle love. No struggle love. No struggle love. And men say this about women a lot, she this, she that, but I've met quite a few men that love struggle love. If it ain't too dramatic, if it ain't got some ghetto in it, if it ain't struggling, they don't even understand. Like they go like, I don't know why I keep attracting this kind of woman. Well, you don't like the other kind of women because it's boring. There's no struggle. There's no drama. There's women as well. But I think that the narrative is always, it's the woman who likes the drama. It's the woman who's dramatic and struggle. But really, it takes two to tango. It takes two to be in a relationship. So if that's what you keep attracting, then you like that. Matter of fact, you wouldn't see if she had no struggle, you wouldn't even find her sexy. That's struggle love. I ain't there for it. I'm not about that life. I'm about me. What y'all think? Struggle love or not? Struggle love or not? Yes, thank you. Hey, Beverly, thank you. Angel, I feel you. My ex sent me a text pic talking about this is the girl I remember. Oh, no, see you. Oh, so, okay, so I'm not the only one. This is, okay, so some men are stuck. Thank you. They can stay in the past and get left behind. That's right. Yes, red would be the bomb. Thank you, Bev. Red is going to be fabulous on you. Thank you, Angel. I was nervous, but I'm like, no, I want it. Naturally, Cleveland says, anyone who has followed you long enough knows you are ever changing. I have been with you since the lock and poetry days. Ah, Shay, that's right. Thank you. Chanel says, I just said that to my mom. I don't want to teach my man. I want him to know for himself. Yes, Queen. Yes. Cara Cumberland, hey, love to do. Thank you. And she says, that's right. Healthy, mentally, physically, financially. Yes. Intelligent Class says, can you share your Law of Attraction playlist? What channel are you watching? You know what? I love it. I can tell you now, there's one called Dewdrop, Dewdrop. Put her in. I watch her a lot. There's some other ones. I'll gather them and put them, find them and put them in the description box as well. I will. But Dewdrop, like I remember her right off the bat because I watch her a lot. I like her stuff. I like what she uploads. I like her perspective. I love it. Dewdrop, Dewdrop, right here on YouTube. And I'll look for some more because I've seen some more. And there's some that don't really have a lot of commercials. So yeah, I would love to do that for you. You're very welcome, Intelligent Class. Yes, y'all know yourselves. And like, I think too, when you're like an incredibly dynamic woman, like I remember too, somebody on one of the videos, I think it was the video that I was talking about Sanky Panky. Somebody said, oh, but you should help him. You should help him. Like, are you kidding? Why would I help him for what he need to? No, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to help him. Why? You be helping for the rest of your life. That be your role. I don't want to be nobody's mommy. I am somebody's mommy and I love it. And I don't even have to, she far away living her life and doing quite well without her mama there all day. You know, like, no, I just don't. No, 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 no. And always if somebody can't see you, then it seems to me that they see something that they want and not what's really there. That's what I'm saying. But see, that's the psychoanalyst in me too. It's like, oh, you do that in every relationship. You say, well, I say, well, why do you keep attracting struggle love? And you say, well, it wasn't like that in the beginning. No, that's not true. Yes, it was. You just didn't want to see it. Well, you know, I want women to pour light into me. Where's the good women? You don't want that. Good women come every day. They're boring to you. It's not enough drama filled in it. You like the other stuff. You say you don't, but you keep tracking it, so you like it. Struggle, love. And I mean, but I clearly see it. So there's men that seem like they're good men and they are because everybody's playing their part and playing a role. So that struggle love man, his role is to be the nice guy and to give, and he's sitting there going, why can't I find a good woman? Or why can't I find a woman without drama? You don't like that. You want it struggling. You like the drama. I'm just, like I said, again, I'm just saying this because I think that we have been, unfairly, women have been the one that we the drama filled, or we like drama, or they like struggle love too. If it's too good, if she's too got it together, if she's too not gonna give you a struggle, there ain't nothing there for that person. Now you just a friend because you're not struggling with them and you're not giving them the hard way to go. It's very, very deep, yeah. But and at the same time, it's not. But the best part is to see something and from that scene, understand that I'm not that person. I can't counsel you. I'm not going to hold you but see, what I'm saying is if you have that, then I'm going to naturally respond in the way that I am. So then just attract healthy love. It's the most amazing thing, like I said, I don't know, it's in my age, everything. I don't know what's changing me, but I don't meet men to feel like I want to have a romantic relationship. That's not me. Like, I like to get to know people now. I used to rush. I'm telling you, when I tell you I learned from Sanky Panky and that whole thing, I learned it well. I learned it well. No jumping, no, observe. And really, it don't take you but one time. Anybody that say I had to go out for 90-day rule, you need 90 days to find out if this mother effort's for you. You don't need no dang 90 days. I need 90. I don't even need, I need 9 minutes. I need one conversation. One conversation. Can you imagine how much we knock them out the box, Rick? Knock them out. Well, we'd be knocking everybody out the box because you would have to manifest that what you want because you would be like, I'm not being truthful with myself at some point. Like, you're old enough to know in 9 minutes, okay, let me not say that. One conversation where this is going, that is not going anywhere. So then that's what you do. If you like the person, then establish a friendship because not everybody that's not romantically for you is not for you. They could be a great friend. There's so many qualities about people that I've met that I love that is not going to be a romantic relationship. There's a couple of men that I actually that's in my life on some level, whether it's the new maintenance guy, like I enjoy talking to him because he's fun, but no relationship. Or this other, whatever. Like, it's a lot of people. Don't throw them away, especially if you don't sleep with them, then you don't have to throw them away. It's only after you sleep with them, you be like, damn, why we do that? Why we do that? So I don't do that anymore. I'm different. I mean, I'm amazing myself for how mature and calm and like I could see right away. So I'm not mad because I'm not in it like that. And I know what role I'm playing and the person's playing in my life. And I don't lead people on and make them think. I learned a lot from Sankey Panky and my whole thing. I'm happy with myself and I'm loving myself. And I think it shows. I think it shows. So, just a little talk for us. 43 people, 13 thumbs up. Don't forget to thumb up your please if you're feeling it. Yes, thank you. Love your energy, really. Thank you, Cara. Naturally, Cleaver says, ironically, healers typically attract the broken until they have healed their aspects to the point that they master detachment and, like you, define their boundaries and vibrate that they desire. But listen, I want to change that. I don't think that healers typically attract broken. I don't know. I can't know. I used to think that. That was my narrative. It's a client. No, it's not true. I think what you attract helps you to learn more about your own self and the positive aspects of you. It's not, that's what we think because we're stuck in that whole thing. Oh my God, he's broken, so I must be broken too. But opposite attracts too. Opposites attract too. So I just don't, I've been doing this a long time. I got to tell you, Queen, that's my whole narrative. It's not true. What I learned is that you learn how dynamic you are. You know what I'm saying? You learn what works for you or not. So now, because you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, every broken man might be broken in a relationship, but he might be good at fixing your plumbing. I mean, literally. He might be good at taking you out on a date, or another date, taking you to the movies. He might be good at going on a road trip with. He might be good at, you're not just, because that's not fair if we just throw the person out, especially if they're worthy of not. He might be really good at hanging your pictures on the wall. So no, just because what you do, you have to be, okay, because everybody got something. So you meet somebody, they broken in a relationship. Like I said, that don't mean they broken in their friendship. That don't mean that they broken in the things that they can do. I don't do that now. Now, I used to, but that's what I said. When you sleep with the person and you start to think you can have a relationship, when you can see clearly that this is not. In other words, enjoy the ride. But you don't have to ride the ride, if you know what I mean. Enjoy the ride. There's something there to offer. And how many people that you can realize now, if I didn't sleep with them or think that the brokenness that came was for me, that's when you're broken. When you sit there and know that this is not for you, but you also look and say, but what is? The law of attraction teaches me differently. It says, getting ready to get ready. It's a saying that it's wonderful where it is for what it is, what you do have. I've been doing that lately and it works. Like just having these people that I know is not for me or where I am vibratorily, but I like that aspect of the few minutes that we spend, and maybe you talk to them when they're at work and you like that conversation. They may drive your car. They may tell you about a mechanic. They may help you get the car fixed, just at least take you in. Every male-female relationship doesn't have to be romantic. And that's what I'm realizing. For me, it's working really wonderfully well to say, okay, well, I'm not attracted in that way. I can see where this person is stuck in that and I'm not. And that's going to be a problem for me down the road. And usually I don't even have the attraction like that anymore. But I now learned that some of them could be good friends. They could just be somebody passing through the night, so to speak, somebody that has some wisdom. I think we throw away a lot of potentially good male friends because we think, we don't romantically match up. So something I'm learning, y'all. It's not, no, stop saying that because you're going to always be a healer. So if you always attract, like I know what you said until, but I don't think it's typically. I think that we attract a lot. It's that instead of focusing on the negative aspects of your person you attract, if you focused on the positive, meaning the things that bring you joy about them, every time you would interact with that person, you would only get that. When you excuse yourself from the possibility that you thought it was going to be a romance, and you right away notice that it's not, just for a second, you may see that there's some other things that might be your friend for 20-something years. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I don't see it, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But you're right, because you still said, like you said, and like you define their boundaries and vibrate that they desire, right? You still got it, but I just wanted to kind of fix it, that which they desire. Yes, that's true. Laugh out loud, I need 90 seconds. 90 seconds, Beverly says they want the woman that will bust the windows out of their car. Yeah, some love that. They love it. Beverly Pierce, right? It's true. Hey, sis, love your hair. Thank you. Saray says, blessing queens. You attract what you want, Tanisha says. Okay, yes. The yin and the yang, yes, seen. Yeah, I understand. You got it. No, you had it. What you said was powerful. But I just wanted to change that narrative a bit because it doesn't have to be that. I was taught that too. I came from that generation that, healers attract broken men. Okay, wait a second, because I'm going to keep being a healer. Don't think I'm attract. The one, I think for me, let me just talk about for me. I don't really think that the reason why that I'm not with the man, whatever that is, right? I got to be honest. Like I was thinking about this for myself. I don't think I really want one. Like I know it's weird. I'm not just saying it. Like I think I'm actually enjoying myself. I start thinking about, okay, God dang it. I need more time for myself to get ready. I got to make my raw foods. I'm like enjoying my life. If I could have men as friends, that was so new for me. I came in a generation that he like you, you like him, y'all supposed to be together. No matter how broken you are, he is, y'all supposed to be together. That every man that likes you, you supposed to like them. Like it's weird, I know, but I came from that generation. But I was being honest with myself. The only reason that any of us we say that we want it and don't have it sometimes, it's because you don't really want it. Because we wasn't taught to say, I'm happy with my life the way it is right now. That's weird. I'm like happy. Maybe some of us think we want the relationship and we don't. I'm really understanding like I got so much that I want to do. But I want male energy in my life and I am attracting male energy. See what I really want, I'm getting. I'm attracting male energy, good male energy in my life. I don't sleep with them. I don't lead them on. We know they might have tried and then we talked about it and that was it. And I love that. Like, I absolutely love that. But again, I learned that because, like I said, when I went to Trinidad, I was that. Like, but the person wasn't willing. But now that I'm meeting people that's cool with that. Like, yeah. Like, they see me as a good friend as well. I don't have a problem with it. My abundance is just so much abundance right now. But I got to be honest with myself. When I'm ready, it'll appear, it'll show up because it's already there. But I be honest. Like, I'm just saying it for the first time with y'all, and it feels so good. I actually am not looking for the divine mate. Everybody that I encounter is my divine mate. Whether it's a male or female, whether it's a dog or a cat, whether it's a child. Everyone that I meet is a divine mate. It's not the same definition that I used to have. But in all honesty, that one where we together and we got to sleep together and we got to fit in each other's schedule right now and all of that or whatever. Don't sleep together, whatever. That thing, I'm being honest, I never been here, but I'm not desiring that. You know, it's interesting that everybody doesn't want the same things. Some of us have been conditioned to want something that really our life is kind of great. Where I want to go, what I want to do. And I'm not, somebody can say, well, you can have a man to do it with you, but I don't want a man to do it with me. Not right now. And at the same time, I'm going to have many men that do it with me, but it won't have to be that. It's not either or. It's not even in my case and both. It's whatever I want, whenever I want it, however I want it. That's a very powerful place to be. But I really did, like I was thinking about it, I was like, wow. I remember so a friend was trying, kind of trying to court me. And I was like, oh God, it's 8 o'clock. He wanted me to call him back because I said I was going to call him back. But God dang, I want to take my makeup off. I want to watch this little YouTube. Like I just thought about 1,000 things that it would interrupt and I want to go to bed at 9 o'clock. And if I stay on the phone, then I'm not going to go to bed at 9 o'clock. And I laughed so hard. I was like, girl, you don't want no damn relationship. You have one already. It's the one with yourself. It hit me 2 or 3 days ago like, oh, girl. Like, it felt so good, though. It was the best feeling to discover or realize that, oh, ish, you don't even really want that. You sitting here going, call him back, and y'all would think, well, you're not that attracted to him. No, it's not that. I'm more attracted to myself. I really like the flow. It's like, I've been there, talk about healer. You do all the baths, you change your diet, you high flying, and then you go and you meet somebody and you don't have as much time because it takes a lot of time. When I think about sleepy artists, like I say, I gotta admit this. That dedication, this is a lifestyle. That dedication to my baths in the morning, the hours, what I wear, and and how clean I am. Like it did take a lot of time. And I don't know if it was fair to the relationship, to be honest. Not fair in that way that I really wanted to be with me more than I wanted to be with anybody. So a lot of times when I fast, I don't want to make love. That's kind of hard when you're married. And I fasted a lot. When I do raw, I don't necessarily have the high sex drive. Not that it's low. It's just not, it's like my things go up here. And I really like the things going up here. I mean, in all honesty, I kind of like this. And now that I'm not in a marriage anymore, I could do it and not feel no way, not feel guilty, not feel anything. Because I'll tell you, it was coming up a few days and I was just like, oh no, I'm sitting here choosing between calling and then watching a YouTube and getting ready for bed and meeting my 9 o'clock to go to bed. And I like it. It's weird, but I like it. I love looking good and feeling good just for the purpose of looking good and feeling. That's why I start off saying I don't get beautiful for someone else. I realize that more and more. This is strictly to make me feel incredible. Isn't that something, y'all? Yes. So yes, sing. Hey, real talkaholic. Hey, Queen, you look divine. Thank you. Solomon says, wow, you look so beautiful. That here. Thank you. Naturally, Cleaver says, I appreciate your response to this. That's why exchanges like this are so beautiful, aren't they? Because you gain insight from different perspectives. Right, me too. That's why I love it. Thank you, Queen. This was beautiful. It was really beautiful for me too. Hey, Sarah Michaela from the House of Judah. It's a beautiful thing to have options and choices. I love my own company, right? Beverly says, what you're saying makes perfect sense. I feel the same way. Ashe. Andrew says, yep, I love doing whatever I want and not worrying about what a man wants, thinks, or needs. Yes, it's kind of nice. Or anybody. Like my daughter, I don't want to be a mama anymore like that. Like, I don't want to be a mama anymore. Like my daughter, that's why I tell my daughter, what she said she want to live in California. I was like, yes, let me help her stay there. So because it's not to me just like I don't want to, a man's going to be in my life to interrupt that. If my daughter came back the way we had our relationship, because we're going to have a new relationship, I personally don't want my child living with me again. The broken me was like trying to fill my spaces of being alone that I was like, oh, my daughter coming home, that would be just great. Like, no, what can we do to keep you over there? I'll help you out. Let me make more money so I can help you pay your rent. Like, whatever it is, and she wants it too, though. That she said it to me, Mom, I really like California. That's where I really want to stay, and I really don't really want to think about coming back home. I was like, great, because I don't think that would be a good idea. I Mommy trying to do herself right now. Like, I was honest, and she was like, good, Mommy, because me too. Like, we right here. We like, mm-mm. So it's not even a man thing. Like, I was married and felt guilty about being this way, and I didn't even understand it, y'all. But now I got more understanding, and it's beautiful. It's like, you like you. And you never really was with you because since you were, whatever, 17, you never not really had a boyfriend. It's very interesting, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. But I hear you still. I agree with you, honey. Yes, Beverly. Yes, I've been celibate for 3 years and feeling to myself. Yes, Saray. Angel, that's right. Angel said, sometimes I think I would want another relationship. Right? Right. Then I start to dread it and feel trapped at the thought. Then I think maybe I'd rather have a puppy. I love it. You are so funny. Sarah says, before I made that decision, I thought being with a man on a physical level of having one in my life as a mate was supposed to be me too. And I think I'm still coming out of that. Saray, like that is for me too. Until this journey, like I was like, oh wait, let me reevaluate. Red back door, red back door. Tell me about red back door. Did I say red back door? Red back door. Tell me, Queen. Naturally, Cleaver says, oh, I think I got what you're saying. Laughing, right? Yes. Tanisha says, yep, the only true love is self-love. Yes. Solomon says, loving this message. Looking, feeling, dressing, and being beautiful for oneself is a beautiful thing. Right? Right, darling? Tony says, that's it at Tanisha, loving self. Yes. This is a new place. Like, I'm sharing this whole, like, I'm discovering as I speak to y'all. I love it, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. That person still could be a really good friend. Like, that's okay. Like, and you are too. You know, sometimes I think as women, we might start questioning our desirability, our sexiness. It's not that. You are content. It happened in Cartagena. Cartagena opened up so many things that I realized that I can watch others do that mating thing right now, and I can enjoy it. Like, when everybody can say, are you solo for real? Like, are you on this trip by yourself? And I love that. Like, I was like, yeah, I guess I am. Like, because I didn't feel like I was because I met all them, you know, but it was a lot of couples. I didn't feel no way. I felt free, to be honest. I felt like I was in a good position. I felt like I was blessed. I felt like it was unusual and different, and I was okay with it. I just loved it. I was like the observer, and I loved being the observer. It was very observing myself in relationship to them, and just meeting. It was great. Like, Cartagena, there is some good voodoo in that place right there, because I learned to love myself in a way that I haven't before. Yes, manifesting the true celestial beings we are supposed to be. Yes, yes. And that takes some time. So I'm so glad that that's cleared up, because now I don't have to sit there and play that game with myself like I'm really waiting or looking for or hoping for or wanting to or put in the vortex the vibration of the divine mate. Like, now I don't have to do that, which probably, of course, you know what happens. Now 15 will come, but now I don't have to do that, knowing that that's not where I'm at. Like, I needed a particular brother to come into my life to make me realize you don't want to do that with anybody. You can like them and everything. Like, no, when you contemplate, it's 8 o'clock. If I call them back, I might be, and then I want to be to bed by 9, but I still got to take off my face, and I wanted to watch this YouTube while doing it, and I heard this song that I really wanted to play, and I still got it downstairs. I really was thinking about playing with the, you just be like, you know what it's called? It's called a life. Another thing, too, is a lot of times we want companionship, but sometimes it's not, it's platonic. Like, I realized what I was looking for when I thought, not always, but when I thought I was looking for a mate, I was actually looking for a good friend. My girl goddess is keeping me busy. Like, a girl is busy out here. Like, I got things to do. Matter of fact, today I'm meeting her with her. We're going to talk about this cryptocurrency that she's invested in, her friend. Anyway, he's going to explain some things to me. Tomorrow is the circle that she has once a month. Monday is a raw food. A woman, her restaurant normally closes on Monday, but there's a sister named Seven that's supposed to be the phenomenal raw food chef. and you have to RSVP. But anyway, she's going to be using the kitchen to make raw foods, and I can't wait to go. I got a calendar. My calendar is pretty full right here. You know what I'm saying? So you know you good when your girl asks you out and the brother want to come with y'all, because I was good, right? So I got a life, and I didn't know that sometimes it's not, the companionship is merely companionship. Like you said, it could be a puppy, right? It could be a this. For me, hanging out with my girl and just having fun and meeting new people, it is so fulfilling. But it's what I asked for, didn't I, y'all? So that was another realization for me as well. Like, I'm fulfilled already. I mean, like, I'm got a life, like, and I'm just really loving it. When y'all see me, I'll be like, we are now at the, we're doing the, it's too beautiful. It's too beautiful. So that's really amazing, right? Naturally Cleaver says, yeah, your travels have been inspirational, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Beverly says, yes, I'm so content with my singleness right now. Yes, it's a beautiful way of putting it. Naturally Cleaver too, just poetic. I was just about to say that now they will come out right out the woodworks, right, Queen? Saray says, so true. Yes. Hey, Zama, where you been, Queen? Is it possible that when feel guilty about doing us when in a relationship and feel free is because we are not with the right partner? Right. That's what I asked, because my fiance encouraged me to do me, vice versa. Yes. You know what? It could possibly be, I want to say both. It could possibly be that you're not with the right partner. I absolutely, because people always say to me, you could have that in a relationship. What I think is, though, that I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like a relationship requires something. Because I've been there where I thought it was the right relationship and I couldn't wait till the person called, or I couldn't wait till I would drop everything to be with the person. I just don't see, my life is so happy now. So, but I don't think that. I think it could be, but I don't think it's true for me, because my life is so happy and fulfilled now. I don't see why that would be more fulfilling. Some people think that that would be fulfilling, that their life is missing something, that their life is not fulfilling because they don't have that special one. What I'm realizing is I have that. I'm that special one, and now I'm attracting that around me. So I think it's not either or. I think it's and both. I think it could be you're not attracted to them, but I think you could actually be attracted to somebody, but realize, where does this person fit? How can he fit when I really like my life? So, you know what I'm saying? And I think the idea too is, let's look at companionship. We all might be desiring companionship. What happens when you have it? Does the companion have to be whatever dependent on you? I'm a heterosexual, so the opposite sex. If you're homosexual, the same sex, does it have to be a romantic relationship to be fulfilling? And what I'm discovering for me is it doesn't. But you got to understand, Zama, I always thought that it did. I thought that was normal. Like, you want the companionship and it has to be your lover. And, and that's another thing. You said that when you say that you're encouraging him and he encourages you, do you have to encourage each other? Is it something that you find? Because sometimes I feel like maybe the two people are finding like they are being too lost in each other. And the fact that they have to tell each other to do themselves is because they're noticing that some people get too lost in each other as opposed to lost in themselves. So the idea of even having to say it indicates to me that, not for you personally, but that maybe we all have bought into the narrative that we're stuck like glue together as opposed to we're free. So no, I don't think it's about not of attraction. I don't ever want to be so attracted to somebody, because I've been there, that I don't remember to do me, or I have to be reminded to do me, or I'm lost. That I'm already out there. I'm gone. You ain't gonna catch me. I'm gonna have to go down that rabbit hole and just drown, until I come back up with some air and realize, God dang it, that was a hard way to go. So I think I'm talking about something even more deeper, like what is the idea of companionship? Sometimes we think we want that. We already either have it or we're so fulfilled. Like the law of attraction says, if you are totally fulfilled now with whatever you're doing, then anything you ever wanted is going to be fulfilling. But I think what comes first, chicken or the egg? I say that the fulfillment has to be there first. And then, of course, when you attract, you will attract fulfilling relationships. So for me, the fulfillment is now here. So now I'm attracting great, wonderful relationships. I'm attracting a great relationship with the sister Journey. I attracted a great relationship with sister Goddess. I haven't attracted a great relationship with my friend Ty. We are friends. That's a great relationship. He gets up and go. He's an entrepreneur. I asked for that. But we're friends. That's my homeboy. And I love that. I ain't had a homeboy in a long time. You got to have a homeboy. A homeboy is the bomb. Like, don't not have the homeboy. You know, I love it. Right now, he's single, so we can now be homeboy and homegirl. We can be friends. We're actually driving to Miami together, homeboy and homegirl. He has friends for 20 years, women friends, so he used to that. So now it's like you could actually have the male energy if that's what you're desiring as a woman. You could actually have the fulfilling girlfriend relationship. You could have all of it and still have you. So, of course, yes, you can have it romantic. This is your man. You can have that. What I'm realizing, like I said, is I don't really know if that feeling I thought that was that is that anymore because I'm feeling so fulfilled. I think when I'm ready to make that kind of commitment, because you're right, we don't want to paint the picture that having a man means you're not being with yourself. Having a man means you have to compromise, right? Remember, Earth to Chris said compromise. Why would I want to do that, right? No, you're right, or having a relationship. It should not mean any of that. I know very few people that it doesn't mean that. That would be unconditional love. And I don't know a whole bunch of people who have mastered that one, but I know it exists. So I agree. And I think if you can learn how to unconditionally love the people that's with you now, the rest will be easy. So yes. So that's what I'm seeing. But yes, thank you. Angel Hands, yes. Carlette says, hello, Lisa. Hello, peeps. I love your braided pups. Thank you, darling. Tony says, you are full. You no longer have a void that needs to be filled. Oh, girl, you've said it well. Awesome. What a great lesson learned. Yes. And I just learning it, right? Angel Wing says, exactly. Yes. I need some good friends, male and female. Yes. Miss Charlie D says, yes, Miss Lisa, teach. Thank you. Carlette says, yes, I've come to realize that I just want male energy. Yes. Sarai says, I was married 12 years and was unfulfilled. He was there in the physical, wasn't really present in the moment. Yes, I realized he wasn't a companion, but more like a stumbling block. Yes, and that, yeah, for sure. Me too. Tony says, yeah, unconditional love is the key. It's the key. That's when you're really in it. I just ain't really meant that yet, but I'm not saying nobody has it. People do. And you know what? It doesn't matter if they do or don't. It's that you're right. I think when they say the greatest love of all is learning to love yourself. Like, I know it sounds corny, but I didn't know how much that I did need companion. And in asking for it, I'm so fulfilled. Like I said, you know it's deep when you hanging out with your girl and your male friend wants to hang out with y'all. It's a new place for me. Because I was happy with my girl anyway. He wanted to hang out with the high-vibing females. He said, I want to hang out with these high-vibing queens. I want to be in y'all space. Beautiful place to be. Beautiful place to be. I love it. And like I said, I got these events that is meaningful to me. Like, I like everything we do. When you find a great companion, in my case, it's a female entrepreneur, somebody I really love being around, somebody I really want to learn. Wouldn't it be lovely if we as women talked about our relationships with our girlfriends, but it's not necessarily, of course, romantic? Like, I want to talk about this woman that I met, and like every time I'm with her, she's so fun and so easygoing. It's like a high-flying disc all day long. She brings out the best in me. I laugh real loud. I'm funny. I'm insightful. She makes that room for me to be me. She accepts me. She loves all of my styles and ways of being. I didn't know that you could have that and not have a relationship that romantically. We always got events and things to do. She hooks me up with other people that are actually as high-flying as she is. They come into my life for reasons. I'm creating more relationships from the great relationship that me and her have. Doesn't sound like it's romantic, right? But it's not. That's deep to me. I'm there. Happy happy right here now, and that is yielding. I go to great events, things I would love that I would never have known. So much is going on in my life. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is wonderful. Can you imagine you told your girl, be like, girl, I met this woman, but I'm saying, you're not gay, not like I said, gay is cool too, it's all good, but I'm just trying to make a real point. Can you imagine if you met somebody that changed you, fulfilled that space that you thought was empty, and then introduced you to other high-flying disc people or people that were, like, I learned about Ty from her. Even though I had met him in Whole Foods with my ex, I still learned it from her. And a lot of other people that she introduced me to becomes now a part of my life because we're all soul family anyway. So I want to talk about my new relationship that I'm in, and it's quite fulfilling. I had time for that. That's why I have it. Like I said, when she calls, it's funny, she called and wanted to see the movie, but my friend had asked me on Sunday to go see the movie. I was trying to figure out how I could go with her and see another movie with him. Like, I was like, that was so fulfilling. I was like, I just like her company. I know her company. I like it. But I like his too. And the beautiful when he said, can I come with you? I was like, cool, come with us. Goddess, you cool with that? She's like, I would love that. And he was a wonderful gentleman. Let me just say, he drove us. He paid for all the tickets. This is what I'm saying. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. We got a date and we didn't have to pay. It was like a real date. It was true. And we were all friends, kicking it, having an amazing time. That's dope. That's dope. Right? Yes, I've been around, sis, but have not been catching the live. Okay, totally get you, sis. Love your perspective on things. Gets my wheels turning. Yes, beautiful Zama. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Yes, vibrate with Venus. That's right. Naturally Cleaver says, that's dope. Real sisterin. Yes. Sarah says, that angel wings. Glad that part of my life is over. Yeah, okay, gotcha, right? Well, yes, platonic friendships are very important. Yes, vibrate. Carla said, that's beautiful. Yes. Angel says, Serene Makila from the house of Judah. I feel you. For me, it felt like the dark night of the soul. I can breathe now. Yes, we're free now, sis. Yes. Vibrate with Venus says, it's sad. We have to clarify. It is sad. But I think that when people, this one is very specific why I clarify. Because I don't have a problem with it. I love it. I love it. Listen, I love it all. I know relationships are all relationships. I know that they're all wonderfully beautiful, challenging at the same time. I know it doesn't matter. So I'm definitely not her. What I'm saying to you is, that's what, if I was a woman and I said, oh my God, I had this woman in my life and oh my God, people will automatically go, oh, not that they would even be judging me for it. Oh, okay, so that's your girlfriend? Like, that's your woman? Like, oh, that's your lover? No. That's my cool friend. That is weird to people. It's like, oh, you sound like you're talking about a lover, but you're actually talking about a friend. That's why it's so beautiful and it was so clarified. I said, can you imagine if we did that? Can you imagine if we described somebody in our lives that we were not sleeping with? As the way for me being a heterosexual, I would usually describe that about the new man I met. I would call my girl and be like, girl, let me tell you about this brother I met. What? I don't think I've ever said, girl, let me tell you about this sister I met, and we be kicking it, and it's so, I've never done that. I would like to see more of it in my own self. Yeah, so that's what I'm at. Yes, Angel Wing, yes, Queen, we can all elevate now. Yes, right. Can we just have a friend these days? God, yes. Yeah, but I know what you're saying. You talk about society needing to do. I understand what you meant. Yes. Yeah, it's powerful to me. I'm in here like, hey. So yeah, so tonight I'm gonna hook up with her, and then tomorrow I'm going to the circle. And I told you about the circle. It's like, what I love about Goddess, this is why I love her on many levels. She has a restaurant, but it's really a community place. So Saturday, she's not really doing the womb circle. It's another sister that's doing the womb circle. And she's going to do it, I think it's the first Saturday of every month. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's something like that. And then, like I said, her restaurant's closed on Monday. She's going to have another chef to come in and on the close day. And it's like, you pay for $25, you get this raw meal. It's almost fun. Like, I'm excited. So she's just, being around her opens my entrepreneurial mind, But like I said too, like she gets me and I get her. And I love that. Like I love that I can be this and she can be that and we just connected. And then when she think about doing something or going out, she calls me. Connections are beautiful. And I don't think we always acknowledge it. I used to be that girl, and it was understood in the community that I was in when I was younger, that if your boyfriend called, everybody understood, like, girl, you know, remember when that song Jill Scott said, nah, girl, girl said, why you fronting on us? You not going out with us, Jill? She's like, nah, girl, I got something else to do. You know, I got to get my freaky on. Like, that was normal to me, too. Like, you let your girl go because the man called. You know what I'm saying? And now you rather be with your girl than when the man called. That's different for me. I came up in that Jill Scott era, even though she's probably younger than me, where she was like, nah, girl, I got something else. You know, you know what I'm saying? My man just called. I'll see you later. You know, I mean, we friends said, when your baby called, you better jump to it. You may not think he was doing that, but a lot of us were. So this was the opposite. The man asked me out on a Sunday to see the movie, and the girl called me on Thursday. I was like, you know, Ty asked me to go on Sunday, but guess what? Like, I'm trying to figure out how we can all do this because I really want to go out with you. When you call, I want to jump to it. Like, I know it's going, because I know it's going to be good. Because I know it's going to be me alive, you know? But we wind up having a great time, all of us. So that's something, right? Isn't that, like, cool? Yes, yes. Greetings from London, England. Hey, Maya, greetings. Saray says, they so used to black women hating on each other. Yes, it's strange for them to see us. That's right. Laugh out loud, loving on each other, loving on each other. Yes. Yes, from the house of Judah. Yes, true. And so I wish I was there to go out with you. Yes, we have so much fun. I'm all about the laughter, the joy. Y'all, this is me, and y'all get that. Like, y'all watch me like I'm this. So you meet me, you're going to be like, oh, I know that laugh. I just heard that got to be Lisa Marie. I heard her laughing from down the hall, you know. You know, even like yesterday when we watched that movie that I love so much, you know, I was so gangster, like, because that's a part of me. I'm a little bit gangster, too. I was like, that's what you got to do, though. Take them out, though. Keep it going, though. But with both of them, because the brothers from New York, too, so we got that New York thing going, it was all cool. I was like, yo, that's beautiful. You got to die some way. God dang it. Like, I was just loving being myself. But I remember being with, what's his name? I can't remember his goddamn. I can't remember the nickname I gave him. What's his name, y'all? Sleepy Artist. Okay, Lord, you know it's over. You can't remember the name. You can't remember the nickname. I remember now, like just talking to y'all, I was not myself. I was not myself. I remember now. I wasn't my little ghetto. Like, I wasn't quite that. But that's what I like about my friend Ty. He's like, because he's trying to send me, like, you know, he had liked this girl, and she was like, she was from the South. He called Southern Belle, and she was like, yo, you so New York. Damn, like, why? Because he cussed when you know, New Yorkers like to curse sometimes and this and that. And he was like, you know, then I was like looking at myself, talking to me, Queen, I was looking at myself going, you know, maybe I do need to tone down this New York. I said, why would you do that? Why would you change who you are? The person don't really like you and want to be with you. Why would you change New York when it's so in you? It's what's so cool about you. Why would you do that? He was like, you right. I was like, that was right there. Tell you that ain't for you. That's who you are. You was actually sitting there contemplating changing that ish. I don't even know how you gonna do that. He was just like, you know what? Word. As New Yorkers, word. So yeah, y'all. So I was like my gangster self. I was all hyped up after the movie. You know, them gangster movies like that. I mean, it's not gangster, it's gangster in the best way. I was hyped. I was like, yes, what? Take them out. That's what you got to do. What's up with that? Well, it be like that. You got to die so. Oh, I was on it. I was all me. Lady T says, hey, Queen, don't forget to email me, hon. Oh, okay, Lady T. Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, I will, Queen. Laugh out loud, says Angel. Yes. Lumi says, I've been subscribed to your page for about 4 to 5 years now, and you seem to be aging backwards. You have a glow to you that you didn't have before. I agree, Lumi. I agree. Muchas gracias. Like, I so agree. That is so great, says Beverly. Yes, New York. Yes, God is raw. So he's laughing out loud. Lady said, New York all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, bruh. So she's a Southern Belle and she didn't like the cussing and she didn't like, well, she ain't like you then. She ain't like you, bruh. Because if she liked you, she wouldn't, nah, she ain't like you, dude. It's okay. It's okay. But that's me. And that's why I would say my advice, like, I'm a G. So I got to give the G information. That's why I be careful. Like, okay, but yeah, it's cool. When you're with your friend, it's all cute. Yes, looking cute. I have to watch this over. Hey, Melanin, I've been thinking about you. Angel says, I haven't seen Queen and Slim yet, but I wish I had somebody to talk to about the movie Get Out. Get Out was the bomb. Diggity. Peace, fam. Hey, Melanin. We have our own Stilo in New York. Laugh out loud. Right? Would you consider a red black door? I was hearing that. I love it. I wasn't watching live. I started from the beginning of the video. Then I typed it before I heard you say anything about the here. Too funny. Don't mind me. Yeah, I would love that. That sounds dope. The red door. Well, the blue door is very spiritual, though. So I like the blue door. And I'll tell you about that another time. That ain't going nowhere. No. I love my New York folks. Right, vibrate. And the men, too. Yes. My queens, too. Yes. Hey, sis. What is the meaning of red door? Well, the red door in feng shui is most auspicious, they say, so for good luck. But there's a lot of people, the Malians and other people, the Moors, they believe that the blue door would keep away haints. When you're doing, even in certain parts of the Gullah Geechee Island, they believe that the blue door was keeping away like bad spirits or ghosts or things of that nature. So when I came and saw the blue door, I knew I was in. I was like, hey, Goddess Rod says, you even got the brother down pack, Lisa. I'm here for it, though. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I was like, dude, really? Like, and maybe I should change it. Well, good luck with that one, because that ain't going to really happen, but that's your flavor. That's your sabor. That's your sabor. That's your flavor, dude. You kidding? She wasn't for you. You kind of... But I am 15 years older, so there you go. There you go. So yeah, I be you and love you and accept you. And if somebody don't feel that, then they're not for you. Especially if you talk about romantic, well, she don't like you, dude. Because if she liked you, she wouldn't be. She took the very core of who you are and said, "Could you change that?" No, can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So. Yeah, y'all. It's all about the love. It's all about the love and the self-love and the acceptance of who you are and knowing that you are perfectly and divinely made. Your background, your upbringing is actually perfect. Do you, be you. Dang, all these dang rappers I think about who is all New York and whatnot, and they got making $1 million businesses and deals and the whole bit, being themselves. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that. Never, ever. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? All right. I love y'all. I'm going to go eat. I must have been on a fast today because I had nothing but liquids. I'm going to go eat right now, and we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, somebody got in touch with me. Okay, we'll talk tomorrow about the new stuff and the what do you call that? I got pee, y'all. Early bird special and all that good stuff. And we'll start to fix up the house a little bit. So... all right, Queens, if you like, you know what? I ain't seen a donation in a while. I don't know why. I'm doing my job here. If you feel so compelled, PayPal. Actually, I did. I'm sorry. Somebody donated. They did not too long ago. But PayPal, Cash App. Yes, and Cash App too. Yes, I have. I'm sorry. I have been. Thank you so much. Everything always working out for me. But if you feel compelled, anything in your spirit, in your system that you want to give or donate, I appreciate it. It's very well appreciated and needed, and I just thank y'all so much, you know. I love you, ladies. So, yes, honey, check out that. See my fur over there? And it keep me warm, duh. Oh, tomorrow we're going to talk about embracing the winter. Yes. I figured it out. Spirit came and talked to me, and now I'm good. All right, Queens. I will see you all the next one. Yes. Ooh, that part. Ooh, says Angel. Naturally, Healer says that part. Got it, says Angel Wings. Naturally, Cleaver. Thank you, says Goonies Girl. Marilyn says, I was out, but I seen the end of the video. Okay, welcome. Hey, Goddess Life 60. Play this back. I know it wasn't the same as being live, and I'm so sorry about that. Lo siento. All right, ladies, I love y'all so much, and thank you, because I just be talking to myself and it wouldn't be the same. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all, and may we keep growing, elevating, and realizing. Love you, Queens. Peace and blessings.